What's going on, dickweeds? Fucking right! Just eating some Miss Vicky's jalapeno chips. The good kind, not the fucking cheap kind. Hey? We're gonna start off today with some thief season news. Take it away, Donna.
Okay, so in the last 2 days, a lady found some items from a gym bag on the side of her house. And so she is asking, she's not saying what they are, she's just asking if somebody lost things.
If you're missing a gym bag, get a hold of this lady on the Facebook thing. And if you know what's inside of the bag, she'll give you the bag back. She
Or
found...
some-
What?
Or some of the items, or
Or at least know some of the items and she'll give it back to you.
Oh, keep going.
No, I was just going to say, somebody stole a bag apparently and just left it outside this lady's house or something like that. It just appeared in her neighborhood or in her yard or... Where was it?
On the side of her house.
It's on the side of her house. So, yeah.
And then the guy last night that I was telling you guys about that came out of the bush.
You remember that? When she said she took Charlie for a walk and somebody came walking out of the bush and she said he looked like he was up to no good?
Well, he was, because he was in the Melrose area, which is that way, and somebody caught him in the yard. He didn't steal anything, like the car doors and stuff were locked, but it was that guy. Like she took video of him. So
What a
that was that guy.
cocksucker, eh? Didn't they say something about the light were turned on and didn't even chase him away?
No, the sensor lights go on and they just keep going. And he was wearing flip-flops.
Yeah, he's stealing in fucking flip-flops and the sensor lights never scared him away. Just continued to fucking search around for shit that's not fucking his. What the fuck?
So there was that. And then, so there was a lady who left her purse in the car at the square. What the whole story doesn't make sense to
The
me.
Timmins Square, that's the mall here in Timmins, for those of you that don't know.
So apparently the purse was like $400 and she had like thousands of dollars in jewelry in there. And she had $1,500 in US bills.
I doubt it.
She parks her car, forgets to lock it, which I don't understand.
So she just so happens to be carrying all of her fucking jewelry and all of her cash all together just in one fucking bag that day.
Yep. Went into the Dollarama. Came out.
Loaded with money and jewels, and you decided to go, of all places, you're gone shopping at the fucking dollar store. That's fucked.
So, when she went back, she said the purse was gone and everything was gone. But then, like, down here, it says all other items other than the money has been located and returned. I don't think so. I think...
Sounds like an insurance scam of some sort, eh?
Because why the fuck? I wouldn't leave... You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think she's lying. I mean, maybe she's telling the truth. Maybe it's one of those rare incidences, but I don't think so.
Like
it sounds phony as fuck.
The amount of fucking jewelry that they listed, like the purse was $400, a wedding set was $6,000. You're walking around with $6,000 wedding rings in a $400 purse going into the dollar store. That doesn't.
Sounds like bullshit, eh?
That to me that just doesn't make any.
Somebody should have came up with a better lie. She didn't get up early enough, eh?
Well.
You gotta wake up a half hour earlier if you're gonna pull that scam, eh?
I'm trying to see if there's like a. They probably took it off. You know, like how they remove shit.
Yeah. Anyway, we're still smoking the Night Nurse that we got from Buy My Weed Online. Go get some. Try it out. Or don't. Try something else out. But just buy some weeds. If you're not buying weeds, you're probably fucked. You need weed. This show's better if you smoke weed. Then you understand what's going on. If you don't smoke weed, you might not understand what the fuck we're talking about half the time. I think. Eh? You gotta be high.
I have a question. Just because they have like the police every year, know how they have that auction thing for bikes that people find and whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say your bike, say you went there and you found your bike.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have,
you would have to prove somehow it's your bike, and then they'd probably give it back to you.
But if you have no way, you'd actually have to buy your bike back?
I guess that would depend on if the police officer's a fucking cocksucker or not, right? If the cop believed you it was your bike, and he was a nice guy, he'd let you have it back. But if you said it was your bike and he just didn't believe you because, well, he didn't believe you, he's probably a cocksucker, you know what I mean? It depends on who you're talking to, really. All the cops are different. You meet up with one nice cop and 10 cocksucker cops, you know what I mean? It's hard to say. That's a question that can only be answered by the person going to collect their bike from a cop that's trying to sell it off on them. I hope that made sense. I don't know.
Today, this smells like BO.
Oh, the weed?
Yeah, you find?
No.
No.
The Night Nurse smells like BO to her tonight. Yesterday it smelled like a dirty old fucking closet.
Mm-hmm. Old linen.
Yeah, old linen she called it.
Today it's BO.
Anyway, I'm gonna fill my bowl back up and I'm gonna tell you guys about my gazebo and if I can set it up and what the rules are and if I have to pay for
Permit?
a permit and stuff. I found all that out today, so yeah, we'll talk about that next. Eh? So today, well, it's been 2.5 weeks since I first asked about my gazebo. I asked the city about my gazebo because I was told I needed to get a fucking permit. And I asked about the fucking thing. I went down to the city. They didn't have any answers. They didn't know anything about it. I called them several times. Nobody knows fuck all about the rules. I was told I had to pay $25 fucking for a permit. Then I was told I had to pay $50 fucking for a permit. Then I was told by somebody else I didn't have to pay fuck all. But nobody knew what the exact right fucking answer was. So I called there this morning and figured, well, you know, I'm going to ask again. So I called and this lady answers the phone. And I said, like, I asked her about the fucking gazebo and the permit and what I have to do because I'm getting so many different answers. I don't know what the fuck. And I'm also wondering why the fuck I'm the only person in the city of Timmins that has to pay for this fucking permit when other people have the same fucking gazebo as me and they don't have to pay fuck all. And on the city's fucking site, it says anything under 108 square feet, you don't need a permit for. My gazebo's 100 square feet. Did I say that all right so far?
Yeah.
So I'm talking to the lady on the phone asking questions and whatever, and she's saying she doesn't know this and that. She's getting kind of cocky with me. And I said, well, you guys can either tell me the answer today, or I'm going to come up there and I'm going to ask you guys right in your fucking office with my GoPro on. And she tells me that I'm not allowed to do that. And you fucking right I can. So she says to me, here's what she says exactly. Here's what happened. She says, nope, you can't use a GoPro here. And she hung the fucking phone up on me like I was a piece of shit. So I did some bong tokes, strapped on the old GoPro. Actually, I already had it strapped on because I had somewhere else to go this morning. And I went up to the fucking city to talk to that fucking cow. And when I got there, she wasn't there at first, but then she came out later trying to tell me that I can't record and, you know, and this and that and whatever, and enough talk. Let me do a quick bong toke here. Bong toke?
Yeah.
You want to do bong toke before I start this? Before I show them the clip?
Well, I have something to say before I do this.
What?
Because I've seen.
She saw the clip already.
And you were a little bit rude.
I was rude?
Just a little.
When?
The part where you guys are kind of going back and forth, like you're saying whatever, she's saying whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't remember your exact words, so I'm not going to say it, but it was a little bit rude. And then a little bit too when she said whatever, somebody was coming and she was still talking, and then you just walk away from her. They could see
I only gave her the same respect she gave me. She fucking hung up on me like I was a piece of shit and made me have to come all the fucking way down there. So anyway, enough talk. Here's the clip. Thank you.
That'd be perfect for students. Yeah, such a good idea. Hello.
Hello, I was just speaking to a lady here that hung up the phone on me. I told her I'd be down here with my GoPro, and she told me that I'm not allowed.
I have no idea, but I can help you.
Okay, I had a bylaw lady.
Okay.
Her name's right here. She came to my house about 2 weeks ago, and she said I couldn't have a gazebo put up because I need to pay for a permit.
Okay.
So I've been here a couple times already.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that I don't need a permit if it's under 108 square feet.
Okay.
And my gazebo is 100 square feet.
Okay.
This lady insists that I still need to pay for a gazebo.
Okay.
And they put me through to building an inspection, and she has a gazebo just like mine, and she
Okay.
said she didn't have to pay for a gazebo. She doesn't know what this lady's talking about.
Okay.
So I'm just simply trying to find out, do I have to pay for the gazebo or not?
Did you hear back from her in regards to your question for it? I'm assuming.
Yeah, she told me she would talk to you people here
Okay.
and let you guys know whatever, and I was supposed to come and see you
So
guys.
so then that sounds familiar. So,
Right.
it's looking like it's yearly.
Okay, but
structure?
why am I the only person in the city of Timmins that has to pay for the structure? Because mine's only
Did
100
you
square
talk
feet.
to Sylvie? Because Sylvie would be able to answer that question.
Yeah,
You just
she
got
didn't give me a
told-
reason. She just said it's a rule, but on your site it says that
Okay.
it's 100 square feet.
Well, I don't know. I can't unfortunately speak to what the bylaw officer had said.
Right. So who do I speak to find this out?
Well,
Like,
if you've
who is the
already
person?
talked to Sylvie,
So is your camera on?
Yeah.
Okay, can I ask you to turn it off? Because I don't
No.
think the camera needs to be.
No, you can call the police if you want. This is a public place. I'm going to keep it on.
But the interaction doesn't need to be taped. It's going to be.
Well, it does
we're gonna-
because I've been in here several times and nobody will tell me if I can put up a gazebo. This lady says I can.
Yeah, so this is the application form. We talked
Okay,
about
but
this
why am I the
morning.
only person? Like on your site it says under 108 square feet, you don't need a permit. Mine's 100 square feet. Why do I have to pay for the permit?
Sylvia already spoke to you. She said you guys went over all this morning.
Well, we didn't really go over anything. She said that I had to pay for a permit to have the gazebo, except for you guys put me through the building and whatever they're called. And the lady has the same gazebo as me, and she said she went through the same thing and she didn't have to pay for it. Like, there's a whole bunch of people around that don't have to pay for the gazebo. Why do I have to pay for it?
Okay, in order to continue the conversation, I'm going to ask you to turn off the camera.
I'm not
because-
shutting the camera off.
Well, then we can't proceed because you can't videotape us without consent.
Yes, I can.
Well, we would prefer you don't.
I understand that. You can request for me to shut it off, but I'm declining. I'm not shutting it off.
Okay, I will see if I can reach Sylvie and she can speak to you because as far as we were advised this morning, this was all settled and she told us you just had to
No,
fill
I
out the
understand. She
application.
said that I have to fill it out and pay for a permit, but I'm asking why do I have to pay for a permit and nobody else?
That's a conversation you'll have to have.
And
with
also
her.
on your own site it says that under 108 square feet you don't have to pay for one. So why do I have to pay for one?
I'm not sure why that
Okay,
is
so why
because-
am I talking to you and not somebody else then?
Well, can you give me a second I'll call Sylvie.
Sure.
Can't guarantee she's going to be in the office because she is in and out.
This is for you guys. If you guys want to see what I'm filming and what I'm going to be doing, you can check it out on my YouTube channel.
Your last name, sir?
Dampier.
It's Ed.
Yep. There's a card right here.
Hey James, it's Jen. Mr. Dampier's here for his gazebo that he spoke to Sylvie about. And he still has more questions that seem to be unanswered. So I asked him if Sylvie's in, she could speak to him or we could.
Sorry.
Because we're under the impression that Sylvie is all kind of sorted, but he doesn't know about it.
Yeah, we have the building and planning process all the way at the end there. We'll be able to help you out.
I'm gonna try again this afternoon, this evening, but
Sure, can I ask him, do you want Sylvie to be in touch with you? Do you want her to come
No.
meet with you?
I've already talked to Sylvie. I just need to know why I'm the only person in the city of Timmins that has to pay for a gazebo that's only 100 square feet. It's an easy question. I don't know why it's so hard for anybody to understand.
He'd like to know why he has to pay for a gazebo that is under 100 square feet when no one else does.
I mean,
James will be up in 2 seconds. So
All
Sylvie's
right.
not in the office, but
Okay.
James is the supervisor. He'll be up. So if you want to just have a seat, he shouldn't be
Okay,
too long.
and this is what I need here?
Let's talk to him first and see that this is the application form.
Okay.
and If and when you.
that way.
Well, I was talking to the auditor.
Oh.
Something's laughing with this? The ones you're missing, these are good.
I find them hot.
That's because they are hot. They're supposed to be. Huh? Anyway, I sat there for about 2 minutes. A dude came up from downstairs. Look at me spitting on the table again. Dude comes up from downstairs. Nice fucking guy. I don't remember his name, but he was a nice guy. Told me to fill out the paperwork. He was gonna go downstairs and talk to the people down there. And fucking, I came home. An hour later, they gave me a call. I don't gotta pay fuck all. Eh? Fucking rights. So the gazebo's supposed to be here on Monday. And today's Thursday. So, yeah. Everybody was nice in that building, to be honest with you. Everybody that works for the city is nice. The only person I had a problem with was that fucking cow. That rude fucking cow that hung up on me. What an ignorant fucking bitch. Like, what the fuck? When you finished that pop-off,
Yeah,
right?
and I didn't bring anything.
Like, what the fuck? Is that how city people fucking... You know what I mean? You're answering the fucking phone, you're working for the city, for fuck's sake. Like, you know, you don't hang up on people. I was as nice as fucking... You know, I was as polite as fucking possible. Until she started getting cocky. Fucking bitch. No. Anyway, you have anything to say about it? Do you want to chime in? Like, I don't mean to call the lady a bitch and stuff. I'm sorry for saying that. Just fuck. Like, I'm tired of people in this fucking town, you know, treat me like fucking shit. I just simply called and asked a fucking question. You didn't have to hang up the fucking phone. You didn't have to get fucking cocky either. Just saying.
I will say that how long did you wait? 2.5 weeks? 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2.5 fucking weeks though, just for an answer. Like, of course somebody's gonna get fucking pissed off after a while. I mean, they keep saying, I'll call you back, I'll give you a call, I'll give you a call. Nobody fucking ever calls. Well, fuck. Well, they called today, but 2.5 fucking weeks later though, and I had to go up there with the fucking GoPro on. And you know, fuck.
Draw on the paper.
Oh yeah, you have to do that anyways though.
Yeah, I know, but then you had to go get pictures done. There's a lot of things to
Yeah,
do.
I got some pictures and stuff of the backyard, and I gave those too just to make sure, you know, they understood what the fuck we were, like, fuck!
Even the picture of the gazebo.
Yeah, we
like,
sent the picture of the gazebo too.
Just for, like...
Just to make sure they understood what the fuck I was talking about, because, like, you know, I told them originally it's a gazebo. Not the hard top kind, it's a kind of like a fucking tent, you know, you can set it up and drop it down if you want, just to block the fucking sun. Somewhere to hang out in the fucking summertime, you know what I mean? Fuck! Somewhere to do bong tokes, hey? Well, you need a gazebo to do bong tokes outside. What if a wind comes? It's gonna blow my fucking weed all over the grass, and I'm not gonna... How are you gonna find your weed in the grass? It's gonna be gone for fucking ever. You need a gazebo to block the fucking wind. Well, you do.
I know.
Only a fucking idiot's gonna go sit on a picnic table not blocking the wind and let his fucking shit blow all over the fucking place. Like, I carry my shit around on a plate or a fucking tray, you know what I mean? Not my fucking pocket. It's all grinded up. Why the fuck am I gonna have it in my pocket? I want to put it right there on the fucking table so it's in front of me. I don't want the wind to come and fucking blow it away. I need a gazebo. If anybody gives a fuck. Yeah. Head over to Buy My Weed online. Get yourself some night nurse. Get you nice and fucked up. Eh? They got a bunch of other stuff too. I got an email today saying they got a whole bunch of new strains. So, yeah. We'll try something else. New thing that's going to be happening here soon. 1 week, we're going to do some reviews of the Buy My Weed Online. And the week after that, of course, as long as the mail's on time, we'll be doing the Cannabismo reviews. So we'll be doing reviews for Buy My Weed Online and Cannabismo. Just so you guys know. So be ready for it. And if you want to see that shit, hit the subscribe button. You know, stick around and check them out as they fucking appear, I guess. I don't know how you say that, fuck. Anyway, there's not very much more to talk about tonight. That's all that really happened around here today. Had to fight to get an answer about the gazebo. I went somewhere else. I had another fight this morning, but we'll talk about that another time because it's going to be a bigger story. A really big one. And yeah. And fucking, yeah, man, I guess I'm starting to get the fucking munchies. So, I'm going to fill my bowl back up. And, yeah. I'm going to look for something to fucking munch on. Eh? Yeah. We're eating some cheese, tomato, mayonnaise, and salt and pepper sandwiches. And we got no lettuce, because Donna used it all up the other day when she made the taco salad in the taco salad video. Hey? You remember? If you didn't watch it, go back and watch it. It's only a couple videos back, and it's not very long. It's only like 15 minutes long. Check it out. Fucking... I see we got some new subscribers today. Cigrit holder to yous. Fucking... You got anything you want to say?
Well, it's a question.
You got a question?
Yes.
What's your question?
Do the stores sell crustless bread?
Do stores sell crustless bread?
Yes.
I don't know. Why the hell do you want crustless bread? You don't like
I
crust?
hate the crust. I know people will say just cut it off, but I would rather if there's a bread.
I think people that don't eat the crust have something wrong with them. I think you're fucked in your head.
No, I don't like the crust. Maybe.
In my whole life, I never once thought of cutting the crust off my sandwich.
You know what I think?
That's for the wimps, eh?
You know what I think it is? Now that I'm sitting here.
Being a weakling.
No. Growing up, my mom used to make homemade bread. Just about, we never really had store bread ever. But we'd go to school with sandwiches like that fucking thick, That's how fucking thick the bread was, and I think that's why I don't like the crust.
Oh yeah, I see. I never went to school with bread that thick.
That's a true story.
No, I believe you. I'm sure everybody out there believes you.
Friends would try to squish it down and plop right back up.
Fuck's sakes. Anyway, we probably bored you enough, so we're gonna fuck off out of here and smoke some more weed, which I'm gonna actually take a bong toke right now. Eat the rest of this shit. Smoke some more weed.
Watch some YouTube videos.
And keep on smoking weed. So, until tomorrow, like, subscribe, and fuck off!